What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Now in this video I have a very special presentation for you. I'm going to be showing you how to make money without doing any of the work, and also towards the end of the video I'm going to have a little trick for you to make the whole method a lot more effective. And so if you're like me, if you're busy or you can't allocate time to actually put in the time, and you want to make some extra money without putting in a lot of time, then you're gonna love this method. And so make sure you watch the whole video, because I'm gonna be sharing you a very cool tip that's gonna help you to make the method a lot more effective. All right, so I was basically browsing the site. This is an algorithm driven design, and it's about how artificial intelligence is changing design. And this is actually very interesting. I come from a tech background, so I'm aware of kind of how AI works. But what I was surprised with is that AI is actually used by a lot of big companies to automate a lot of things that were previously done by people. So we have constructing a UI is done by these tools. If we scroll down, preparing assets and content is done by these tools. So we have Netflix. Netflix is actually using tools to automate movie characters for posters, applies a stylized and localized movie title. So you would think like there's a designer that's sitting and doing it, but actually there's a lot of computers are like taking over and doing a lot of amazing things, right? We have Tesla cars with their full self-driving capability that's improving over the years. So a lot of things are getting better, and this is especially applicable when it comes to freelancers, right? So this website has a lot of really cool ideas and examples. You can check it out. And then I went to this article right here, and this is about 10 tools based on AI that will change your freelancing career forever. So while something like a Tesla may not be directly applicable to you, this should be, because these are basically AI tools that are used by people that were formerly done by freelancers. And basically these tools are getting really good. So we have Let AI Organize Your Time, Smarter Digital Marketing, Make Converting Video Stories, right? This is amazing. I had no idea that most of these tools exist. I thought that people were doing them basically manually, right? Make an intelligent logo, intelligent, right? Make more productive meetings, spreadsheets that will blow your mind, AI images filter. There's a lot of amazing tools. And also we have Spin Content Like a Boss, Spinner Chief. This is really good for creating multiple copies of the same content. If you want to create multiple blog articles, this is going to be useful for everybody. And so in this video, I want to show you several methods, actually a bunch of methods that you can use to you can basically utilize UI to do the work for you, get computer to do the work for you, and then you're going to be basically charging people for the services and making money from them. This is an amazing method, and make sure you watch towards the end of the video. I'm going to show you a quick shortcut that a lot of people are not using, that's going to make this method like a lot more effective. So let me show you a couple of ideas that you can basically do. The first one is basically business name generator, right? So if I go into the main page, this is a website called Namealix, right? So if I go on the main site here, business name generator, generate a short brandable business name using artificial intelligence. And this is actually a service that a lot of people pay money for, because when I was starting my businesses, and I've started a bunch, whether it was the name of a company or a website or a service, it typically took me like 3 days or even like a week to come up with the perfect name, because actually I'm a perfectionist. I want it to be perfect. And when it really doesn't need to be 100% perfect, but I'm a perfectionist. And there's a lot of other perfectionists out there that would be willing to pay you money in order for you to go out and help them brainstorm, create a really cool name for them. And so let's say I enter James Hustle. The next step is going to ask me, do I want short names, medium names, long names? I pick medium names. And it's basically looking up, it's generating ideas for me. And so here we are, right? And this is a free site. This is a completely free site. I can basically, so let's say I like this one, this dark format. I can basically click on it, and I can scroll through. And let's say I like, I don't know, Honesto. In other words, I like the name Honesto, and I like this color scheme. So I can basically scroll down, and I can also look at the color names, and I can basically get this. Now, you can actually monetize something like this. You can basically this is free, right? And you can actually charge for the service, and you can basically take a screenshot of this, send them as a screenshot and tell them the brand colors, give them the, you can give them 3 examples, 5 examples, 7 examples. So this is a fully monetizable service. And the way you're going to be monetizing this is going to be using Fiverr. And actually, it doesn't need to be Fiverr, but Fiverr is the easiest. And I know a lot of you are thinking, well, Fiverr is very saturated. There's a lot of people doing it. How do I get on the front page? I got you covered. I'm going to show you a method where you're going to be able to catapult beyond everybody else, ahead of everybody else, and actually come out ahead. So stay tuned, watch the entire video, and I'm going to share with you a very cool method. And so you can basically go for brainstorming, right? Brainstorming, you can basically enter it here, and you're going to see gigs. I will brainstorm a creative artist or band. I will brainstorm 10 creative business ideas, and they're charging $15. The beauty with Fiverr, and this is something you have to understand, is that the real money is in the standard and the premium tiers, especially premium. So basic is 10 business name ideas. Standard has a bunch of other features. The delivery is also 6 days delivery. You can get this immediately, right? So for basic, you can have 7 days delivery. For standard, you can have 3 days delivery. For premium, you can have 1 day delivery, right? This is where you make the money. You don't make the money in basic. You make the money in standard and premium. Keep this in mind. So this is a very, very easy way to kind of monetize, okay? This is an extremely easy way to monetize and to make some quick money. And like I said before, I'm going to show you a quick method where you can get ahead of the pack. So stay tuned, watch the entire video. The next one is, I want to share with you transcription, okay? Transcription is a big deal nowadays, right? A lot of people are, they're having meetings, they're recording them on their phone or some kind of a recorder, YouTube videos, podcasts. There's a lot of data, right? People are creating a lot of, they're creating a lot of content, right? There's a lot of creators out there. And so obviously they want this content in written form, and that is why you have transcription services. And actually, when I checked this 3 to 4 years ago, I was looking for a transcription service for one of my other businesses. I found that it wasn't very accurate. It was making a lot of mistakes. But actually, in the last 2 to 3 years, this has come a long, long way. Now they actually give you really, really good transcription. And so here is a service, SpeechPad. They charge, it starts $1 per minute, so an hour is going to cost $60. This is actually one of the more expensive services. There's a lot of cheaper services. You just have to go out and go to Google. You're going to find services that charge 50 cents per minute, services that charge 25 cents per minute. Pretty good still, pretty good. This is just an example. And then you can basically go on Fiverr and you can basically type transcription, right? So I have a transcription service here. They charge different things. Here's a premium service. It's the same way. You're going to be making money. A lot of people are going to go with basic. And the idea with basic is you need to basically break even to basic, because you're gonna get basically you're gonna get your ratings up, and Fiverr is gonna rank you well. That's the idea with basic. So with basic, you just want to break even. You can do them, 3-day delivery, 5-day delivery. You can basically have them, give them a couple of features, a couple of basically a couple of benefits, and then in the standard and the premium, this is where you go beyond and above what you do in the basic, and that is how you make money. The next service, this is a really cool service I just recently discovered. This is called picture coloring, right? Colorize your black and white photos using AI, right? This is amazing. Look at this, a deep learning colorizer prototype specifically for old Singaporean photos. And this isn't just for old Singaporean, you can use this for any photos. There's a lot of other services that do this. Basically go out and Google colorized photos, right? And look at this. Look at how amazing it does it. It understands that it basically creates a shade, right? It basically it sees that there's some darkers, there's some shadows, there's some highlights here, there's some gray in between, and it's basically colorizing, and you get a really nice quality image. And you can also go on Fiverr, and there are services that they want some colorization, right? There are people that want it. You can basically create a website and get Google traffic for it. So this is a really nice service. It could be like a side hustle where you're going to be making some money doing like amazing things. This is just scraping the top of the barrel, right? There's a lot of other services. Last but not least, I want to show you logo design. Logo design is a little bit more involved than simply brainstorming, because somebody that wants a logo design, They want, they want the images, they want a really nice design, they want the original, the source code. And if you're doing it in Photoshop, this is going to be a PSD or a vector file. If you're doing it in something like a vector program. And so the money is going to be made, guess what, in standard and premium. Look at this, $10, one logo, 3 days delivery, 3 revisions. Standard, $35, 3 days delivery. Premium, $65. And there's a lot of really cool tools that will generate a logo. Here's Logo AI. I'm going to show you how to use it. Here's another tool. And so let me show you how Luca works, right? We enter our company name. Let's say our company name is James Hustle. We get started. And it asks us, what's your logo for? And all of these questions that this tool is asking you, you're going to be asking the person who is buying your order, because you cannot guess what their, what kind of logo do you want. So let's say it's a fitness. Let's say it's fitness. We're going to click on continue. Pick 5 or more logos you like. So we're going to pick logos. And this is something you have to ask them. Do they want a lighter logo? Do they want a darker logo, right? This is something you kind of have to take and convert into questions, okay? Do they want a bright logo? Do they want a darker logo, right? This is something you can ask them. So let's say I want darker tones. I pick 5 logos and I click on continue. Okay, what colors do you like? Same thing, you have to kind of ask them. Red, I pick red. Tell me about yourself. I did that already. What kind of symbols do you want? Skip this step just to keep things very, very simple. We are generating some designs for you. And we have logo designs, right? And look at this. We have some amazing designs. It's pretty cool designs. We can actually go and customize. We can click. Oh, this is pretty cool. Has a little star there. We can actually customize it, change some things around, right? There's a layout, palette, and this could be basically revisions, right? When it comes to Fiverr, you can do revisions. So they have unlimited revisions. This basic has also unlimited revisions. This is something you should change, right? You should make 3 revisions, 5 revisions, and premium unlimited revisions. So if I have money, I'm just going to go into premium and I'm going to get a much better service, because it's going to be unlimited revisions. It's going to be fast delivery, 2 days versus, I don't know why this person has 2 days and then 1 day here. But, honestly, I would just make it 3 days here, 2 day, something 2 days, and then maybe 1 day here, right? And well, this is transcription actually. I'm not looking at the wrong. So let's look at this one, right? We have 3 revisions here, 5 revisions, and unlimited. So it's the same concept. It's the same concept no matter of the gig that you're doing. And look at this logo. I can basically, there's some suggestions. I can take a look how it looks like. Things like that, and then I can actually buy this logo, right? And you're gonna go out, buy it, and the price is gonna be lower, always gonna be lower than the services that you're gonna be charging for. Why? Because you're providing a service. Nobody wants to go to a tool and actually do it themselves. They want a service. They want somebody with a reputation. They want somebody with somebody with a high rating, things like that. So you kind of have to really go above and beyond. This is actually 4.9. This is not even 5, right? You have level 1 sellers, you have level 2, which are even better, right? More proven, things like that. And that is what you want to be. So there's a lot of things that you can do, right? Go to this article, basically go to this article, 10 tools based on AI that will change your freelancing career. And this is fantastic because you're going to stay a little bit ahead of the curve, right? You're going to stay ahead of the curve, and you're going to be basically making money from AI stuff. Now, I promised you a method that is going to help you with this Fiverr stuff. It's going to help you in this kind of crowded market. And let me show you what the method is. If I Google for brainstorming, I have a Fiverr gig that's buying ads on Google. And this is amazing, right? It's going to cost you a little bit of money. Obviously, this is a paid method. But you're going to get a lot more exposure, and Fiverr is going to see that you're getting more exposure for, basically, it's the #1 result for brainstorming. And Fiverr is going to see that you're getting clicks, that you're promoting it. And as a result, Fiverr is going to help you promote it. Not only will you essentially get the ratings up, right? You're going to be able to build a reputation a lot quicker. Fiverr is going to see that, hey, he's sending traffic from outside of Fiverr. He's sending us traffic. So we are going to promote his content, and we are going to show you higher in the search results, because that's how the Fiverr algorithm works. It takes into account basically the ratings and that, but for new people, it takes into account how heavily that content is promoted. So if you're helping Fiverr out by basically buying traffic for them, essentially, for your gig, Fiverr is going to help you to promote. And this is a really cool method. I just basically Googled brain name brainstorming and I see results, right? I see all these results, but number one is Fiverr. I can also scroll down and yeah, sometimes I see ads on the bottom. This time I don't. But this is a really, really effective method to do this. And so it's going to cost you a little bit extra. This is not a very, costly keyword, right? This is just a generic keyword. So it's going to cost you some cents extra, but as a result, you're going to be able to build your Fiverr following a lot quicker. Actually, if we click on that, let's take a look at this offer. And so this is a new person. They're a level 2 seller, right? This allows you to actually become a level 2 seller without having a lot of reviews. And when you get a level 2 seller, Fiverr is going to give you some extra perks. They're going to give you some extra benefits. They're going to promote your content. So in my opinion, this is a really nice method. A lot of people are not doing it. I haven't seen this. I only saw it a couple of times. So this is an extra method. All right, guys. So I wanted to show you some business opportunities, some ways to make money without doing the work, right? We're going to be using AI to do the work for us. And we're going to be, sometimes you can buy ads, you can advertise it on Facebook, you can advertise it on Twitter if you want. But I wanted to show you a much better method by basically bidding on these keywords and sending them to your Fiverr gig and then letting Fiverr kind of do its magic with the algorithm. And this guy became a level 2 seller probably in record time, right? He's a level 2 seller in record time because he only has 84 reviews. This person has 107, they're a level 1 seller, right? So this is even better. Fiverr is going to hook you up. They're going to help you out. They're going to basically help to promote this gig of yours, okay, this offer. All right, guys, so that is all I wanted to talk about. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see other videos where you don't need a website, you don't need a landing page, you don't need anything, you don't even need to do any of the work, you can get the computer to do it, let me know in the comments below. Let me know. Tell me you want to see this video. Leave a comment, something like, I want to see more videos like this. I enjoyed this video. Smash the like button. I want to see at least 100 likes. I want to see at least 100 comments, and that will tell me that I'm going to be making more videos because I have a lot of other ideas. I have a lot of other kind of sites that you can use, a lot of other techniques that you can earn extra money. All right, so once again, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you've gotten value here, and I will see you in the next one.